Hello, this is Nettie. Welcome to my channel. I have a project to share for you today for Saturday Morning Makes, which is an art collaboration hosted by Jill Norwood. And the item that I'm going to share today is some, cards and tags and some ephemera that I made using Christmas wrapping paper. Here is the wrapping paper that I used. And as you can see, there are nice little sections here that you can cut out. So that is my focus for this. And I got the idea, I was inspired by my sister, who I believe was inspired by, my sister Andrea Marshall, who was inspired by, I think, Scrapinology for this project. But I put my own twist on it, I guess, and let me show you what I made. So let's get this out of the way. And the other little products that I used was, I used this postage stamp die, and then I used this tag die, and I believe on one of the items I used this little snowflake here. Okay. All right, so you get your wrapping paper, and then you cut it out into, the squares. So here's a sample of what I have cut out already. And my sister also sent me some. So I was lucky to get those, but then when I was shopping at TJ or Marshall's one day, there was the roll of paper just laying in an odd spot, so I picked it up. But, so here we go. So these get cut out. And then after you cut them out, at least what I did, was I did some dies out of, I did some die cuts from these. And I think I used this size here and the next size up. And then I glued the image onto, was that what I did? No. All right, let's step back a little bit. All right, what I did was I glued the image onto 110-pound cardstock. And then I ran it through on the, then I did the die cut with the postage stamp die. So this is what they look like after you do that. And then I also distressed the edges. So this I used a green paper, this I used a cream color, and then I did the larger image here, this cute little snowman. And actually, I think I distressed more than the edges. I think I just kind of ran the, this thing over it in a circular motion just to make the whole thing look a little bit older. But these are definitely vintage images, and here's these pretty ornaments. So that's what we get next. And then I decided, all right, what am I going to make? So I did this little envelope. And here's that snowflake die cut. I used sparkle paper. Here's just this little tag here. I used the sled. I put some pom-pom trim. And I also stitched the paper. Yes, I stitched it. I finally got a sewing machine. So I'm learning how to use it and going gradually with the projects that I make. I don't know if you can see the stitching. I actually have to buy some different colors of thread as well. And then here is the back. And this is where you put your item in there, obviously. So there was that I made. And then I also made a card. I'd use some twine here for the bow. Oh, and the other thing I did was on these little snowflakes, I put some Nouveau drops scattered. I didn't put it on each one. And then here is the inside of the card. And this is just a little stamp that I have. I thought that looked cute, the ornament. So there's the card that I made. And let me show you the tags that I made. Here is this one here. And I put on the pine bough here, I put some glitter, and I did 2 jemmies down here, and I used seam binding, eyelash lace, and this pink cording. Actually, I think it's yarn. Oh, I don't know. It's a light, kind of lightweight. But isn't that pretty? So there's that tag. And then I made this tag. I put some puffy stickers here. I did a little bit of glitter on parts of the image of the snowman. This one here, I just put it on the on his hat. And I put this pom-pom trim back here. I use craft card 110 cardstock there. I put a little bell and a candy cane with the seam binding. And this is all seam binding from my scrap cabin on Etsy. But there's that one. And then I also did this tag. And if you'll notice on this one, I put some, I did some stamping. I think I kind of like the one with the stamping better, because this is just too blank. And then here is this cute little stamp from Lily of the Valley. I put a garment pin. I just used some of this binding tape here. And I did this tassel on the bottom. See, that's what it looks like. I probably got this at Hobby Lobby. And on this snowman, I glittered the hat up there and the candy cane. So I thought that one was cute too. And then the last thing that I made was, I made like a little pocket here. And I sewed the edges, as you can see. I used, what I used for this was, you know, that like the baseball card holders. I used one of those. So I put in one of the ephemera pieces. And then I also put in a little saying here. It says, "Their stockings are up." And I did some sequins, some glitter, some little balls, some stars. And I just think this is absolutely adorable. And you can send it this way in Happy Mail as a presentation. So the recipient could just cut this and take out the items for their own crafty use, or you can just leave it as is. I was thinking I could make a tag out of this too, but I felt that I didn't have enough space up here beyond the stitching to, you know, put a hole in there. So maybe the next one I do, I'll do something like that. But I don't know, I just thought this was so cute, and the presentation is just absolutely adorable. And there's the back. There's a better view of all the glitter and whatnot that I used. But that is my project share for you today for Saturday Morning Makes. I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and perhaps you found some inspiration, get some ideas on something to do. And that is it for now. I have a happy new year. I'm not sure if I'll be posting anything else until 2024. So that is it for now. Thank you very much. Till next time.